The 50 megapixel mode on the Pixel 8 Pro is kind of worthless. In my experience using it, it will give you the same animation or the same graphic on your display as when you're using night sight. The difference is that you don't actually have to hold the camera in place for a long period of time, depending upon how much available light you have. There's just a lot of processing and there's a lot of lag that goes into taking the full 50 megapixel photo when you're using the Pixel 8 Pro at the highest megapixel mode. And honestly, Google hiding behind that animation, kind of leading the user to believe that the picture is taking longer to capture because it's 50 megapixels, is kind of dishonest. Now, I've taken over 1,000 photos with my Pixel 8 Pro. I'm a professional photographer and videographer living in Los Angeles, and these are the 5 things that I've learned about the Pixel 8 Pro in my time with it. The second thing that I've learned to really enjoy is manual exposure for photos. Now, because the Pixel line of devices has always taken so many photos and kind of staggered them and then overlaid them, and Google's done their HDR magic to give you photos that look impossible in real life, it's nice because when I'm doing something like taking photos of my dog jumping in the air, I can choose a faster shutter speed to freeze that action. And when using the manual controls for photo, it doesn't seem like you're having any kind of real loss in overall photo quality when you are using this 50 megapixel mode. But if you guys want me to do like a 50 megapixel versus 12 megapixel comparison video where I just do some really nerdy pixel peeping at the differences, I'd be happy to do that, and let me know in the comment section down below. The third kind of thing that I've learned / come to like and dislike is their Magic Editor, which feels kind of scam-y from Google, because in order to use their Magic Editor, you have to have your photos upload to Google Photos, but you only have 15 gigabytes of storage unless you're paying for more storage. This feels like a way for Google to get their Pixel owners to go ahead and buy more monthly storage. Now, I have 100 gigabytes that I pay for, and that's used mostly for my business stuff and hosting files for clients. But I don't want to have to pay an extra monthly fee in order to get a feature that was marketed to me when I bought my Pixel 8 Pro. And that's kind of a turnoff. The fourth thing that I've learned to enjoy and kind of like with the Pixel 8 Pro is the matched color between all 3 of these cameras. Now, outside of really, really low light conditions, when you take a picture with either of the 3 cameras on the back of the Pixel 8 Pro, the color matches incredibly well. And I think Google reposted one of the photos that I shared with them on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it now. And I agree. I think that the color science among the 3 sensors I think is incredibly well matched. And I'm really a big fan of just kind of how images look straight out of camera with no editing in Google Photos with the Pixel 8 Pro. And I think that Google has really hit it out of the park when it comes to getting their straight out of camera colors to match and look awesome. The fifth thing that I love and yet hate at the same time: no manual video controls, or at least very minimal video controls in the Pro mode. They did add 24 frames a second, cool, but the fact that I can't choose the shutter speed is just mind-boggling. For anyone that does professional video, you would understand why. I understand that there's a lot of other computational stuff that goes into doing HDR video, and especially the way Google does it. But if Google's going to go out of the way to give us a Pro mode with manual control, especially the same way they have for photo, I would like something similar for video, and it would just make it seem a lot more kind of comprehensive of a Pro settings mode on the Pixel 8 Pro. Now that's it. And it's actually kind of impossible for me to fully review this device's camera because more features and more things are going to be getting added with Pixel feature drops. So it feels like I can't fully give this camera a stamp of approval or talk about things that I wish would change because the camera is going to change so much with software. I just wanted to share what my first 1,000 image experience was like on the Pixel 8 Pro, and let me know what your experience has been in the comment section. Peace.